in the other quarterfinal. We have PogChamp against DZET. Winner is going to play against Random Gaming. We have Yoshi on the Decidueye. And we have DZET playing the Random Gaming team comp with the Sylveon and Blastoise. So, and Sayu actually playing Machamp. You see Sayu not on Lucario. You know, last time in Eos Cup, him not being on Lucario turned out quite bad for them. So let's see how his Machamp does. Remember, his arena was not the best of games. And we actually have Hooper guarding the jungle in case of an invade, but yeah. Was he actually invading himself? Do we see Hooper invading the Sylveon? Oh, we do actually. We have Hooper right now invading the Eevee. Can you actually make it in time? This would be a huge steal away. He's going to contest Yuno for this red buff. Has the Astonish probably already? He's going to pick up the second thing now? No, but he doesn't go for it. I feel like he was a bit too scared of Eevee there. He could have easily just walked up and just taken the buff himself. But he kind of respected the Eevee a bit too much. And Sayu gets the A-Bomb stolen away. And now he's red buff slowed. He's probably going to die. Lucario's going to also come here. The focus spin of Sayu is up. But I think he's going to go down. Blinks, eject buttons over the wall, and Bulk ups and runs away. He runs back into it. He runs back into the enemy team. And gets taken down. First blood goes over to DZET. Okay. He just kind of ran back into them. Yoshi now taking this as well. It looks like he has Razor Claw as one of his items. I saw an animation there. I just run full offensive items. He's not just gonna play Razor Leaf, he's not a Spirit Jacket player. He's gonna go for the Razor Leaf. Looking at bot side, we have Blastoise Blissey and Blastoise Super. I have been looking for his level 5, which is still pretty weak. Obviously I want to be level 7. But the A-Bomb gets stolen away, I mean the Ordino gets stolen away by Stevo, has to run now, but it should be fine. Blissey is so tanky. This Pokemon just literally doesn't die. And yeah, just makes it back to the goal. It's gonna pick up a berry. And top lane is looking quite even still. It's down barely level 5 or like 5.5. We have Sayu also on 5.5 now. So still quite even. Reigns is just being on top here, guarding his Lucario a tiny bit, and they're gonna score. He's actually gonna get a 21 score for free as well. Sayu standing no chance so far on this top side. Yoshi now level 7, and we have Razor Leaf again. Yeah, going for the Razor Leaf. No Spirit Checker for the side of the Decidueye, which I mean, in a double support ride, it can be quite strong, especially with the Blissey. I assume you're going to see Helping Hand from Sixies, who has joined this team after the Eos Cup. He's a new member of PogChamp. They also made one roster swap. I now have Sixies in their team. Is it going to be Helping Hand? No, it's actually still Egg Bomb. Okay, honestly, I really expected a Helping Hand when it comes to having a Razor Leaf Decidueye, but I guess they still think that Egg Bomb is just the better move right now. So going for the Egg Bomb. Sayu fighting top lane against Arista, but he has the extreme speed. And the beast just spawned from his way. He's going to hit back to full HP. He's going to pick up all of those beasts without any issues. Sayu just dynamic punching into the goal, into the portal. It's going to run towards bot side now. Looking at bot side, Yuno is going very aggressive here on the Sylveon. Let's get Egg Bombed a bit. Wahabi now going to the bottom, so Rapid Spin. Does it have up already? And Dreadnought's already dropping super low. There's a Fluffy Turret as well. One kill for both sides so far, and it goes for the right side. DZET picking up the first Dread, and Sayu was only level 6. Doesn't he have the second ability yet? Yoshi's also probably going to die. No, he runs away. He has the Spirit Shadow Shackle. No, Shadow Sneak as well. Gives him some move speed, but he actually goes down. Gets picked off by the Hooper and by the Sylveon Hyper Voice damage. But he's gonna get one more kill as well, Yuno. Getting insane hyper voices right now in this scenario. Able to pick up still 2 kills. They're gonna score some points as well. 28 and 30 going for the side of DZET. And they're gonna pull ahead. Wahal been blinking after Sylveon, actually getting a nice kill for himself. Goes back to the Rapid Spin, but gets picked off. Arista's able to kill him. Yoshi now stuck in his Unite move. There's actually a hyperspace on him. He's just gonna go back to base right here. All of them go back to base, which just allows them to score. Bull drops to 2 HP. Can PogChamp find some kills? Stevo is Unite moving the Lucario. He's going to look for the extreme speeds. The Razor Leaf does a lot of damage in this scenario though, but Yoshi is probably going to die. Yes. Nicely played by Arista. With the extreme speeds able to pick up the Decidueye yet again. There's so much action on the spot side. Are they going to try and kill this goal? Reigns is going to score 1 more point. He's going to set the goal to exactly 1 HP. Love it when this happens. And Reigns is going to this time die to the Egg Bomb for the spot damage. Can't survive this one. And Arista's still going absolutely ham, doing crazy damage on Lucario. Wahabin gets Blissey Unite moved. Does Wahabin also have Unite? Is he gonna go for it? He's dropping super low on HP. There's the Unite move. And he's gonna finish off Lucario. Can't really quite find more, but a kill is a kill. Sixies is probably going to die now. Dies to the Egg Bomb. Blissey going down to another egg. And Wahabin is also super low now. Hyper Voice kills him off. Actually was super getting the kills there. On top side we have the Sidrai getting a kill on Blastoise. And there's so much action going on this bot side. And we already have the next threat spawning. We literally had non-stop fighting since the last threat has died on bot side. And the next threat is already spawning. Absolutely insane. Rain's now having his Unite move on Hooper. Same for Vieto-san. Both are gonna summon the teammates in. And Rain actually being the first one to drop his portal. That's gonna be attacked. There's Vieto-san and Rissa's just trying to dive him. And it just goes down to the right side. Hooper picks it up. Yet again. Second Dread also going over the side of DZET. And they're playing a super well game so far against PogChamp, who should be the favorites in this. But Sayu's here now. Sayu with Dynamic Punch. Close combat is able to get a kill. Has to be careful though, dropping super low. But Stevo and Yuno have nowhere to run. Can Yuno find a counter kill on Sayu at least? Yes, he can with the auto attack. Finish him off. Nicely done by Yuno. Getting at least one more kill. Has to kind of run away now though. And man, this game is just non-stop action. It just doesn't stop. Every goal is also still up. We have so much fighting and every goal is still up. Exodino is gonna get egg bombed. And stolen by the hyperspace portal actually. 2 minutes ago into Zapdos spawns, and they're looking for push. Now eject button, Unite move from Blastoise going in. They're gonna kill Hooper. Yeah, Hooper is for sure gonna be dead. Has the X attack, but honestly, I can't really save him. But Blitz Unite goes on to Rista, and they're gonna find some counter kills. They actually get one, can they get two? Unite move of Lucario flies through, but gets dodged by Sixies. Next Extreme Speed is gonna kill them though. Double KO for the Blissey of Stevo. Maybe a triple kill. Sixies is also going to die, but Sylveon is able to pick up this kill. A nice overkill of 39 points. Could have had a few more if they let Sylveon score. But the XP is more important. Lucario now, who wants to be level 13. Sylveon level 12, so XP much more important on the Lucario anyways. Sayu is looking for one more Unite move right now. Is charging in, can he find Reigns? Should be able to pick him off quite easily. He actually runs behind him though, completely with his Unite move. Now he's just gonna die. And Hooper also still dies in the end, but actually almost living. And Sayu, again not having a great game, and he's not on Lucario. Double KO for Arista. On the Lucario, they're gonna overkill this goal by so much as well. 37 overkill. And they're ahead by a lot of points right now. 150 point lead for DZET. Going into this late game. Another Dread is spawning. It looks like DZET wants to go for it. Ain's gonna start pulling it. And Yoshi and Vito-san are trying to maybe contest it, but he doesn't have Spirit Checker. So can just be lucky last hit on an auto attack to maybe have a chance of getting this. Can they do it? Actually, no, they can't. It goes over to Stevo. Secures it with the egg bomb. Looking back on top side, we have a fight going on here as well. And Sayu's down again. They're actually fighting outnumbered on both sides. No, they actually lost top lane, a 3v2. And they're also dying bot lane now. Yoshi also goes down. PogChamp completely falling apart. But again, Zapdos isn't spawned yet, so Reigns is going to be level 14. 50 going for Wahabi on top though. That's nice for him. He's going to be level 13 from this. Almost. Yuno has to be careful. He is quite deep. Gonna get Rapid Spin, but has the Calm Mind and Extreme X Speed and just zooms away. But had to use his X Speed before Zapdos, and there's the Unites are spawning. They're already moving in for the Zapdos flip. And they're just gonna flip it themselves. Sayu find a nice Unite. He actually does this time! The Machamp Unite hitting everything into the wall. And they're completely team by DZET. There we go, Sayu. What a huge Machamp Unite. Knocks them all into the wall, kills 3 people on himself, by himself, literally. Triple KO for him. And they get Zapdos at the same time. There's the Machamp, there's Sayu popping off in the last team fight when it matters. And that should be game. PogChamp taking the first game. Game number 2 between PogChamp and DZET. Wait, I need to update my score. So people are not confused. That's currently 1-0 for PogChamp. Taking that insane last Zapdos team fight at the end of game 1. And Sayu again going for the Machamp as well, sticking to it, thinking that's the way they want to play the game. Right side, DZET using the same comp that Random Game used yet again with the Sylveon jungle. Let's see if this time Vieto-san can have a better level 1 invade. Last game, I feel like he kind of misplayed. I feel like he could be much more aggressive. So let's see what he does this time. The blue off is being taken now. And the Astonish hits. And no, but he doesn't get it. Again, bit of the bad timing there. No, he might actually die. Sylveon is going to kill him. Got level 4. That's also the risk of invading, but in the end it doesn't really matter much. At level 3 Hooper dying. It's not the end of the world. That's probably going to be first blood. Yeah, first blood goes over to Yuno. for the Hooper, but it's still kind of a disaster, which means that PogChamp on bot lane. 60s has to go so deep to maybe just get some last hits. But yeah, I think he has gotten some. Can he get level 4 from this? But if he gets this 8 that would be huge. He actually gets it. Gets level 4, is gonna get dropped, has the safeguard, but yeah, 2 kills for the side of DZET in this early game. Yoshi on top side, actually not quite being level 5, but there we go, gets level 5. How did he just get level 5 there? How did he get level 5? I'm quite confused, but yeah, does get it. Looked like he got it after the Corpfish has died. After the Corpfish has died. And normally evolution characters need like a last hit or something, or an assist on something. Oh, I think the Apom there was there. I think the Apom got killed next to him. That probably was it. Guess level 5. It's gonna go back to his jungle now. We have Rain, or Ray, now farming his own jungle. With the Blastoise again, we always have only Sylveon. We have Sylveon killing the first buff, and afterwards it's always Blastoise going back for the jungle in this team comp. Or Lucario's, but Sylveon pretty much just never goes back to the jungle. It's gonna stay in lanes, pressure them as hard as they can. I'm gonna port towards bot lane actually here, because PogChamp is super deep. Can they actually get an advantage of this? The baby doll ice misses. Can't find quite as slow, but yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard to kill. Hooper, Blissey, Blastoise on the spot side. You pretty much can't get kills on these Pokemon. Super difficult. Who's actually running the Fluffy Tail? It's a Fluffy Tail on Blissey. Steve was running the Fluffy Tail. One side of DZET. Top side, we have Arista on level 5. Sayu damage punching in, finding a lot of nice trade here. He gets Meteor Mashed, and Rain is here. And he goes down. Sayu gets killed. 21 going for Arista. We had to stun spawn towards top side just to make sure it covered a bit. But it's a bit too late. And they get a nice score off for the Lucario. Still 20 point. Oh my god, my voice. 20 points behind. Any voice cracks in chat. And we have 30 seconds until DZET spawns. 5 seconds for the bees. Sayu not quite level 7 yet again, but looking much better than last game when he just died. Arista's already level 7 and the bees are perfect for him, but nice to make punch. Goes in on him, but they have no chance. Arista's doing so much damage on the extreme speed Lucario here. Can't fight him whatsoever. But this time at least Sayu's level 7. He's gonna have his second move. He's gonna have close combat for this first DZET fight. And it's probably gonna get started instantly again. Egg bombs fly out. 60 is going super good. He's actually popping his X speed. And DZET is being taken. So Yoshi's gonna work on it. But we don't really have good last hitting actually on both sides. I think the best last thing actually egg bombs, but they get a kill. Rista goes down to the Razor Leaf of the Sidgewai. Steve was running very in with the Fluffy Tail. They can't quite get it though. Can Rain do anything? No, they can't. And it goes over to the side of PogChamp this time. Sayu is able to pick up the first DZET, and they completely ace them. 5 kills for PogChamp. Triple KO for the Decidueye. And they get some nice coins in as well. Much better fight this time around from PogChamp in this early game. Going back to base with the hyperspace. Arista's looking for some counter kills with the extreme speed. Can he find a kill? No, the safeguard barely keeps Blastoise alive. And he's gonna get taken down. He is going to get taken down. Yoshi with the Razor Leaf on the top side, starting to clear this a bit as well. Gonna see this Apom away. Maybe see this Apom as well away. Pushing Rains quite hard. And he takes every single Apom. And trying to score 40 points? Kinda agree, but they actually get it off. They get away with it, they score 40 points on this Sidgewai, and he's so strong right now, he's level 11. They're gonna just kill off Hooper, like it's nothing. Doing a lot of damage right now. When the Razor Leaf the Sidgewai gets ahead, he actually has quite a lot of damage. I still think Spirit Check would just do much more, but yeah. Because the level lead in Spirit Check is absolutely crazy burst and poke at the same time. They pick up a Rotom. Not sure if they can push with it much, but yeah, I can look for maybe a Decidueye Unite. But if they Unite move now, they will not have it for the next threat. He just runs into them, has to eject button away. Back to safety. Bit of a questionable walking there. There's nothing really to do in this scenario. If his team is not there to push, then walking to the enemy jungle is a bit risky. We have Vieto-san preparing the blue buff for Decidueye as well. And we have DZET spawning in 20 seconds. Rains is gonna get level 9 from this Corpfish, so we do have every single Unite move up for both teams. Could be an entertaining fight. And actually, Sayu is already engaging. He's gonna kill off the enemy Hooper with the help of Blissey. And that's actually quite the nice kill, because now Hooper will not be able to port the teammates in for this Dreadnought, which means it will just be a free Dreadnought. Sayu just pulling the trigger before the objective even spawns. Yuno's gonna try and steal this maybe, but I don't think he's gonna make it in time. No, it goes over to PogChamp, picking up the second DZET as well. Meanwhile, DZET is breaking topside. Sayu is trying to defend. 1v3. Audino's out to spawn. He's gonna wait for his team. But actually, Hooper boarding towards bot side now. Both Hoopers are using light moves on the second goal zone of DZET, and everything is exploding. They get 4 kills. PogChamp just deletes DZET out of the portal, and they ace them. They're gonna kill the second goal as well. So many points go in. 40 for Blissey, 27 for Machamp, 48 for Blastoise. One explosive team fight. But PogChamp just completely team fights DZET next to their second goal. And they get a huge point lead out of that. Almost 200 points ahead now. So you're trying to steal some beasts away. Another Rotom spawning in 20 seconds as well. But this Rotom is pretty much not going to have any impact. If DZET can take it, they can maybe look for a bottom lane push. But besides that, yeah, this Rotom is probably going to be kind of useless. It's going to be kind of useless. DZET is maybe looking for it. Sylveon is going to try and invade. He's super far behind, only level 10. And Yoshi already level 13. Irista's gonna go down. Sijai secures the kill. He actually just walks behind them, behind enemy lines. He's gonna get a 29 score in for himself. Sure, why not? They don't want this Rotom either. They're gonna go have defended now. But that should be no big deal. PogChamp can't do anything with this, right? Like, this goal is already dead. There's no goal here. The only play they have is Scorn to the enemy base, which I don't think they're going to go for. I mean, they may be looking for it. They can maybe invade some camps as well. Maybe take these Audinos, take some beasts away. But Rotom is already dead. And we have 20 seconds for another Dreadnought. PogChamp can probably take it very fast and very easily without contestation. They still have a go behind them, so would be a risky fight for DZET to take as well. Sijai's top lane, he could get ported in with the hyperspace. But he's actually just farming the jungle. He's trying to get level 15. They might just try to go for level 15. And we have Hooper and Blissey both working on this Dreadnought. But DZET is scouting it out. Raze is gonna have a rapid spin water spout, can maybe start stealing it away. And actually, I think DZET is gonna get this Dread. Unless the egg bomb is well timed. Oh, they actually leave it. Sivo with the egg bomb? They're staring at each other and the egg bombs fly out. But Sivo, with the better egg bomb timing, is able to get this Dread. Now that was spawning in 8 seconds, and we already see Reigns having to press his Unite move. Hooper unbound. We see Yoshi stepping back a bit, maybe looking for his Unite move right here. He's pretty far away right now. But they already got the Unite move out, Machamp Unite flying in now. But he dies before he can reactivate it. And now it's super nice Ray. Unite move on the Blastoise running into them. And I think PogChamp just threw the game away. I think they just threw the game away. They're gonna, 2 or 3 of them already dead. They're gonna start doing Zapdos now. Wahabin is also probably going to die. He barely lives. Yunus on the chase. Another hyper voice, and he gets the kill. You know, DZET is gonna work on the Zapdos. I can't believe they just won this team fight. Sayu kinda dying before he gets the reactivation on the Machamp Unite. And DZET is gonna take Zapdos. They're gonna take Zapdos. PogChamp with a very poor team fight this time around. Not even a flip on Zapdos. It was just a clean team fight win for DZET somehow. Nice Blastoise United from Ray. Sivo's gonna make his way in. 100 go in. Irista 100 in the base. And Reigns also is gonna score 100 in the base. And DZET is gonna go for a 1-1. They take the second map with a nice last team fight. But PogChamp is looking for one more push. They're actually looking for one more push. Can they do it? They don't have enough Eos energy on them. They have to kill them initially in the enemy base. I feel like DZET shouldn't even defend the space. Like, defending the space is bait, right? You're so far ahead, all you have to do is defend your main base. There's absolutely no chance you die under your main base. Blastoise has Unite move up again. And yeah, PogChamp's gonna get his team wiped again without any issues. GG's. Game number 3. Winner's gonna play against Random Gaming, so for the semi-final spot. Or actually for a winner final spot. Whoever's gonna face this, wins this is gonna face Random Gaming in the winner bracket semi-finals. For already a top 3 spot, so very important to win this right here. Also, it's gonna put you, in case you lose, it's gonna put you further into the lower bracket. Let's see if Yetosan can finally start seeding one of the buffs away. Yunus work on the strap buff again. There's the invade. Can the Astonish this time maybe confirm it? There we go! No, not again. I feel like Yetosan has to practice this a bit more. Failed now on the invade 3 times. Gonna see the Corpfish away at least as a constellation prize. But again, the Eevee is able to actually somehow get the buff against the Astonish of Hooper. And Sayu might get picked off for first blood. Oh no, he gets the berry just in time. It's gonna stop Yuno from scoring as well. And now we have Yoshi here. Yoshi with the red buff as well. Yuno doesn't have X speed anymore. He's actually gonna get taken down. First blood for Yoshi. of PogChamps. Vietosan is actually just taking the entire jungle away. This time he just ticked around. Oh, but he misses his auto attack. He clicks A instead of B there. And misses up the Corpus last hit. But he still won Corpus and the blue buff away for his own. Just perma invading. Bees are spawning on the bot side now. Wait to see, I'm gonna try to win those. There's the Fluffy Tail with the pound. Can he get it? Yes, he can. The Fluffy Tail secures there. Vietosan on the gank now. I actually just go for another invade right here. The buffs are about to respawn and he's walking in again. He's gonna get the mid Corpfish. He's gonna start looking for the me buffs. Let's see if DZET is aware of this. He's actually gonna just abandon it. Goes for the rep buff instantly. And yeah, DZET is not gonna do anything. He's just gonna go for a top lane push. Ray and Arista and Yuno are very, very deep. Sayu under a lot of pressure. But he's holding himself quite well so far. Chunks Ray by a tiny bit, gets back to a berry. Has to be careful though. Arista using the A-bombs that are still behind him. As extreme speed resets, and Sayu, 1 HP, makes it back to a second goal somehow. Makes it back to a second goal. Meanwhile, Vietosan is taking both Buster and the Hooper. And DZET doesn't even care about their own jungle. Yuno barely makes it back to base with the hyperspace. He's gonna check that his buffs are gone now. Actually might make it to the blue buff in time. But he checks the red buff first. Checks the wrong buff first, and Vietosan gets away with stealing 2 buffs. Also always has the hyperspace, so just gets back to base without any issues. There we go. And is out. Completely out. So DZET losing the entire jungle. It's gonna cost some lot of experience. Ray might struggle to get level 7 now. Might be struggle. We have B spawning in 10 seconds. I'm just gonna try and hyper voice this away, and he don't think he got it. Bees are up now. We have 3v2 on the bot side. Yoshi clearing the jungle. He's gonna move towards bot side. What level is he? Level 8. Highest level currently in the game. And Sayu goes down to the extreme speed of Arista. Hyperspace onto the goal. They're gonna move towards bot side. 10 seconds for dread spawning. And DZET might just flip it instantly before Yoshi gets level 9. Gonna start attacking it instantly. There we go. And see if they can secure it. Quite surprised they actually still play extreme speed as well. Maybe look for a power punch instead. With how the games are going. And Dread is dead. I think went over to the side of PogChamps. There's Yoshi with Unite as well. Yes. Blissey's able to secure it. Nice secure by 60s there. Plus also Unite moving. The Machamp getting a double KO on the Blissey. Triple KO for the Blissey and a Dreadnought secure. Can he get a quadra kill? No, he can't. This time, this one goes over to Wahhabin. And the ace, DZET completely again on the first Dreadnought fight. Nice early game. Tifa from PogChamps. Arista is looking for a counter kill, but the Razor Leaf is going to take him down. They get a constellation kill though on Sayu. And PogChamp this time. 60 is just getting a triple KO and securing the Dreadnought himself as well. Nicely done by him. Gonna have level 19 for Wahhabin. No, both of the creeps get stolen away. Sorry, wild Pokemon get stolen away by Yuno, who's looking for level 8 in this Unite move. Well, now level 9s might look for the eject button, the Unite move anytime soon. It's gonna be very aggressive here. There we go. There's the Unite move. They're gonna kill Wahhabin. He's gonna start spinning the enemy goal zone. But I think he's overstaying his welcome. Yeah, he gets taken down. Sayu able to pick up this kill. The Sidroid doing a lot of damage right now. Double KO for Sayu and the Machamp. They're gonna look for Reigns as well. And 60's able to pick up another kill. Let's see if they can start scoring here. The Nami Punch goes on to Yuno, who is level 8 now. Sayu blinking onto the berry. Stealing it away. And Yuno's probably going to die as well. Yoshi picking up another kill. The blink goes in from Ray, but he's not able in time to stop the score. And DZET kind of falling apart now. 100 point lead for the side of PogChamps. They're actually looking for a rotor push. Wahhabin has his own Unite move, so we might see another Blastoise Unite. There we go, there's the Blastoise Unite. Nicely dodged by Yuno as well in the Sylveon, and the Blissey also comes through and actually has killed Wahhabin. Sayu with a huge Machamp Unite, hitting 3 characters back into his own team. Getting a double kill. Arista barely living, but he actually jumps back. He jumps back in and gets himself killed. And Hooper also dies. Another ace. And they actually got it in as well. Now they're porting towards bot side with Vietosan. Picking up a Dread as well. What a disaster for DZET. PogChamp completely running away with the game now. They get Rotom in. They get 5 kills on top side, they get Dreadnought. They're gonna start killing this as well. Rain dropping his portal though. Can they actually move in? But the port is so far away. They can't even catch them. Was the last time we can use a Super Unite though, so it's totally fine. We have Yuno killing top goal with 31 kills at 31 points. And Arista's going super deep, but the Blissey is gonna stun him. Blink goes in from Ray. Can they find kills? They actually find 1 kill. Can they kill Sayu as well? Sayu's about to get KO, but he gets 1 counter kill. A 1v1 for par, a 1 2v3. But Yoshi's still alive, and Yoshi's killing everything right now with the Razor Leaf Decidueye. He's also gonna kill Arista. There we go, they kill 4 people yet again. Sylveon is the last man standing, but that's because he wasn't there in the fight. Was that all triple KO for the Decidueye? But I think it was a nice try by DZET. They have to be aggressive now, right? They're already so far behind. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. They still got 2 or 3 kills themselves, so got some nice comeback experience. Another Rotom spawning in 15 seconds. We could see Blastoise uniting one more time. Blastoise has pretty low cooldown. Most Blastoise also running Energy Imp in these tournaments for better last hitting. So could see another Blastoise unite on top side, but looks like DZET is not contesting it whatsoever. I mean, this Rotom is gonna kill the goal, right? This Rotom is super useless. This goal is on 4 HP, which means that the Rotom will just kill the goal. Unless they can somehow finish it off before the Rotom goes in. There's the Rotom being taken, and I'm pretty sure they're just gonna ignore it. Yep, they're just gonna ignore it. Are they gonna actually defend it? I think they should just ignore it. Yep. Makes the most sense. Makes no sense to keep the goal alive. There's not gonna be another Rotom anyway, so it does open up their base, but in the end it shouldn't really matter. The bees are slowly getting taken down. You see Rista diving in very, very deep again. But the Decidueye is still at 14 already. He's doing so much damage right now. They get 2 kills. Sayu does die. 3 kills for the side of PogChamp, 1 kill for the side of DZET. 30 seconds until Zapdos spawns. They're gonna try and break the spot goal now. Yunus is running in to maybe secure this, but he can't. 60 is picking, securing up another Dread. Are they not gonna kill this goal yet? They're actually gonna leave it up for Zapdos. They want to double score potentially on it. They're not too far ahead in points. 170 points is really nothing, right? So, and Zapdos is spawning in 10 seconds. I would like to see him just be very aggressive right now. PogChamp should just be very, very aggressive and start team fighting. The way you win against the flip team comp is just by starting a fight before Zapdos even spawns. It's around this time. You're just gonna try and sneak 100 points in. But we have yet to start paying attention. It's gonna stop with the hyperspace. And now the Hooper Pod is there though. They're trying to just get attention to bot side from PogChamps. And now Zapdos is instantly gonna get flipped. There we go, that's Zapdos flip. Who's gonna get this one? It goes over to DZET. DZET is gonna pick it up. Sayu though with a nice PogChamp unite again. They get 2 kills. They have to find kills right now. They're gonna chase them down. But 3 are running towards enemy goal. Rain's only having 28 points though. 50 going for Stevo. And we get 100 also in for Ray. DZET's gonna be able to get into the lead for now, but Yoshi's gonna get 100 off right here without any issues. And Reigns can't even score. They cannot score, so leaving actually the score up might win them the game in the end. The score being huge, easy to score on, they can't jump head onto it. That's a problem, right? Like, still, PogChamp is such a lead, but DZET just getting attention towards bot side. And as soon as PogChamp reacts to it, they just all run top side. They're gonna see it in the lead now, so I wonder if they're still gonna keep pushing or they're gonna start running away. The game is not over yet. PogChamp, the game is not over, you're in the head right now, you should just go defend. 70 points right now, ahead. We have a 5v4. Game is not over. Game is for sure not over. DZET just has to score to this goal. And the first goal is pretty hard to defend. Sayu almost dying here. Egg bombs fight from 60s, but they get 1 kill. Yuno's already dead. Now it's a 4v4. And Bahabin's already respawning on the Blastoise again. He's gonna make it there in time, potentially. They're gonna start running in now. They just have to score with 1 person, kinda, almost. And actually, Rain's getting it off, but it's still not enough. They need 30 more points. It's actually quite close. He gets it off, but they will die now. Ray has 14 points. He's trying very hard to cap it. They're trying to defend their goal as much as they can. There's Hooper Unite dropping, and there's a Blastoise Unite over Harbin. That should be enough to defend it. They're trying so hard to score. Can they find any scores? I don't think they can. They have no score sheets. Actually, they do! They're gonna score! Blissey scored 100 points! What? They actually managed to kill them and team wipe them, and Blissey gets 100 coins in the last seconds. And DZET is gonna take this game. I don't even know how did they just all die? And DZET moves on. Gonna face random gaming.